Yes, I've known Ricardo since 2006 during a UFO conference in Laughlin, which was in Nevada. I was invited by Paula Harris to introduce my research work, my dissertation, which would be discussed in 2 years later at the University of Turin. It was a dissertation in anthropology and it was divided into two parts. One was about the ancient astronaut theory, or rather, many mysteries of the ancient America, South America, within the perspective of ancient aliens. Many people think that these buildings were built by, extraterrestrial forces. So I went there to investigate, because I think that this phenomenon is socially and anthropologically important. What we found is that, well, I don't think that all the buildings were made, most of the buildings weren't made by aliens, but, some sort of humanity which was lost, maybe due to a cataclysm, a worldwide catastrophe. But we have hints that they had contact with other people. So this was my final, my final position, my final idea. And we displayed and we showed our results in front of a commission of professors, and we discussed my dissertation in front of our professor at the University of Turin. And it was great, because their reactions were, between the angry, disappointed, and they even refused to watch many of our interviews. The dissertation was part of two different works. My colleague Sara Rolando was focused on the present-day contact, the so-called exopolitics. My dissertation was about the ancient astronaut theory in Southern America. And we just wanted to show the academic world that we have so many mysteries, both in our past and in our present, that haven't been investigated in an adequate manner. So we're not scientists in a way, we're anthropologists, and we are not engineers, architects. And we told them, you have, the knowledge and the authority to do that. Why aren't we there investigating those buildings every day as regards, the ancient part of the contact? And as regards the present day contact, exopolitics, why aren't we investigating this phenomenon every day, talking to the people who experience it? Because this is not just one person, this is not two people. 10,000s of people who have experienced encounters with extraterrestrial or something similar. So why is the whole phenomenon discredited in this way? I think we have enough evidence to treat all this stuff as a real academic subject. This was my mission, not to discover anything new, but just to be a bridge, a messenger between these people which have had experiences and the academic world, which seems to refuse this phenomenon, this reality, and we don't know even why. I think this was my mission. Of course, I will continue investigating maybe new stuff, but I think this was the first dissertation ever discussed in Italy, where two people try to introduce this subject in a serious way. I think this was our mission. I have to admit that my first spin that got me here was curiosity, because I heard Ricardo talking about his program contacts, and I was enthusiastic about maybe seeing a flying object flying object. I never seen a UFO in my entire life. So I think I thought this was the perfect opportunity. But now, coming here, I really understand that this is not only about the UFOs. This is about something much greater than that. Well, you see some lights in the sky, well, that's okay, it doesn't change your life. But when you understand, especially thanks to his meditation techniques, that you have to work on yourself, not to have an encounter with those beings, but to live a better life, to understand yourself deeper, well, I think that the UFO phenomenon is just a thing that allows you to reach a conclusion in a faster way. Okay, the UFO, confronting yourself with another reality, gives you more consciousness. I think that this is the whole issue. Our planet is going through a crisis. Our society is going through a crisis, and we can move through this thanks to some different perspectives. And different perspectives come from different experiences, and this is one of the most powerful experiences I could ever imagine, having contact with another civilization.